Bourne Stuntacular, Halloween Horror Nights 30, The Holidays, and more on episode 377 of the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hello everyone, I am your host Tracy, and with me tonight I have Lee.
Hello Ron.
I have Darren.
What's up, Internet?
And I have Chris.
Hey yo.
How is everybody tonight?
Good.
Ooh,
It's
fantabulous.
been a long time since we've
That's a
covered
good
news. A hell of a long time,
It
actually.
has been a long time.
So it's time to dredge up the which voodoo do you do's from last year. Because I've still got some from Halloween Horror Nights from last year.
You mean you got recent ones then?
Sorry, Kenny. Spoilers. Yours isn't on this one.
Oh, Kenny.
It'll be
tuned.
next time.
Maybe.
No, it will be.
If you
He's
for-
next up.
Okay. They probably don't even make that donut anymore.
Not if it's the Halloween Horror
The
Nights one
inaugural
from
donut.
last year.
Right. Let's kick this off before we get into all the news with Producers Club birthdays. We have some belated ones.
Well, the belated, I think a couple of them because I missed them, and one of them just because they've just joined recently.
Okay. Well, that's one excuse. You know. So, we did miss, on August the 6th, Ali Schilberg's birthday. So, happy birthday, Ali,
Happy
for
birthday.
August. Oh, happy birthday for next year, early.
Yeah, right?
She's only
happy
just
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Nina's birthday twin.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking I haven't got
Yeah, because
Nina's
we
in.
have
Oh, no.
2,
that's
4,
all right.
6, 8.
Yeah.
We have one
I was
every
thinking
other
I'd
day that
forgotten
week.
Nina's birthday there for a second.
No, don't worry, I have it covered. And then the 19th of October was Willis Ward's birthday. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And then it was also on the 28th of October, Jason Montegut's birthday. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Sorry it was
Happy
late
birthday.
Happy birthday.
or early. Let's be positive. It's early for next year. We're just ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
So now we're up to date. We're coming up to date for birthdays now. So coming up on
Actually, technically, this
No,
one was
this is-
yesterday as well.
yeah.
Sorry, Nikki.
Sorry, Nikki. Happy birthday for yesterday, Nikki Montoya.
Woohoo! Happy
Woo!
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Nikki.
yesterday birthday.
Celebrate longer.
I hope Gabe spoiled you.
I'm sure he did.
I bet he didn't.
I know that she got woken up especially by Erin on her birthday. So she should get a good start to her day. So today, we have a birthday today as we record, but of course
Yeah, this is
she's going to hear it
tomorrow.
late. But happy birthday, Naomi. This is Naomi. I'm sorry, Naomi. I should have checked when you were too busy screaming, to be honest, and hiding.
I don't normally do a middle one.
Oh, that's Fontenot. Is it
Cupido.
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 Cupido. Well, happy birthday for today, Naomi, regardless. I hope you're having a
Happy
lovely
birthday.
day.
Feliz cumpleaños.
On the 19th of November,
Can you pronounce that one?
what, Count Rucula?
No, that's not what it says.
It is. It's Chris Rook's birthday. Happy birthday, Chris.
Happy birthday.
Oh, he
Happy
doesn't
birthday.
speak English. He can't hear frequencies anymore. He just hears like.
His brain's melted.
Oh, well, he won't
Yes.
hear me often to take him out for a birthday beer then.
Yeah,
supposed to
Chris
be
just had
cool.
a holiday in Chernobyl. So, yeah, happy birthday, Chris, if you can still hear us.
And then the 24th of November, we have Michael C. Santos' birthday. Happy birthday,
Happy
Michael.
birthday.
Happy
Happy birthday, Mr. Santos.
And finally, the day after, the 25th of November, it is Barry Walsh's birthday. Happy birthday, Barry.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, everybody. I hope you got cake and presents.
Yeah, we haven't talked about cake for a long time, have we?
No, well, somebody sent me cake, so I can't complain about it anymore. I need something else to whinge about. I've still got one piece of that Scottish tablet left, actually.
Even though Jade's been eating it.
Somebody's been eating it and opened it, but, it's okay. I've licked it now. It's mine.
I'm out of gold bars. I'm bummed.
Oh, dear.
I don't want to spend the $5 they cost here.
It's
Yep.
not long till we're back.
If only you knew somebody.
All right.
They could send you photographs of them. I'm on fire tonight.
Just get on with it. God, 5 freaking minutes at this point.
So the Producers Club is always open, and if you want to be one of the cool kids and get your birthday read out, like on the telly when we were kids.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm just giving away how old I am. Yes, if you want your birthday read out on the show, as well as other benefits, what other benefits do they get read out on the show?
No, I didn't say read out on the show.
You can email us at UUO Producers.
No, read that again.
UUO. Oh.
I knew you'd get that.
UUOPproducers at gmail.com.
Yeah, it's a double
It's actually UUOPP producer.
UUOPP
Producers. Yes.
Rod users.
Rod users.
UUOPP Rod users.
This has
Rod
derailed
users.
so far.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Reach out to us. Become a producer. It's a lot of fun.
It is. You too can be part of this silliness.
Yes.
Like, it's worse than this in there.
Oh,
It is. It's awesome.
much.
It really is.
Terribly
Right.
awful.
While I wrangle everybody and we all stop giggling like loons,
You?
let's... what do you mean you?
It's all
You
you.
were just laughing. Let's go over to Seth for A Little Things.
Hi, everyone. This is Seth Kabursky from the Unofficial Guides. It's been a while, so I've got a huge number of little things that are new around the Universal Orlando Resort to talk about. Let's start off with some important Wizarding World of Harry Potter updates. I'm happy to report that Hagrid's Magical Creatures motorbike adventure has made steady progress in improving its daily operations. However, they are still advertising that the queue closes off daily at 3 p.m. Here's a tip: they really don't close it until closer to 4:30 or 5 p.m. unless the park is closing for some sort of special event. The longer you wait before the queue closes, the shorter your wait time will be. However, if you want the absolute shortest wait without having to arrive long before rope drop, the best time to get in line for Hagrid's right now is still between noon and 1 p.m. I was able to ride in under 40 minutes, and that's counting about 10 minutes of downtime using the single rider line, which is only open sporadically, but will save you about 20 to 30 minutes in your wait. Hagrid's also recently added a slow motion video to its photo op. If you've purchased a My Universal Photos package, you can get that and the still shot free by scanning your photo card at the booth at the exit of the ride. Also going on right now in Hogsmeade, the Dark Arts of Hogwarts Castle light show is still going on selected nights. Start time right now is 6:15 p.m., but that will be moving up to 6 p.m. as of the 13th of November. The show happens about every 20 minutes. It's about 10 minutes long, and it takes about 10 minutes to move the crowd out and move the next bunch of guests in. Keep an eye out for Death Eaters in the streets of Hogsmeade. They come out about 30 minutes before the first show. Last but not least, in Harry Potter news, hot butterbeer is back. The warm version of butterbeer is only available seasonally at Universal Orlando, unlike Universal Studios Hollywood, where you can get it year-round. Here's a tip. Don't do what I did and line up for your cup of hot butterbeer at the Fountain of Fair Fortune in Diagon Alley, because they don't serve it there. If you're in Diagon Alley and you want hot butterbeer, you'll have to go to the Leaky Cauldron or the Hopping Pot. Now that we've covered the Wizarding World, let's move on to the rest of Islands of Adventure, where there is major construction going on in Jurassic Park. Construction walls were recently moved, creating a new pathway right through the center of what used to be the Triceratops encounter. There's a separate pathway now that leads just to the Raptor encounter and Pizza Predatoria. If you want to head towards the River Adventure or the rest of the park from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, you'll have to walk on this new pathway between construction walls. It looks like they are hard at work on building a new, more permanent Raptor encounter right next to the entrance of the River Adventure. This is all related to the new Velocicoaster roller coaster coming to Jurassic Park, likely in 2021. Construction on this new coaster has also caused an extended refurbishment of Popeye and Bluto's bilge rat barges and the entire Sweet Haven Island around it. Another Islands of Adventure attraction receiving a refurbishment right now is One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish in Seuss Island. It is scheduled to be under refurbishment through the 12th of November and reopen on the 13th. Hopping over to Universal Studios Florida, the Universal Classic Monsters store, which used to be the Cyber Image store, is currently closed for another refurbishment. This is probably related to the recently confirmed Bourne Stuntacular right next door, which exits into the gift shop. New signage was recently installed in front of the upcoming Bourne show, which is scheduled to open early 2020. And they were also doing some filming out front of the attraction recently, probably for a commercial. In another shopping note, I was a little disappointed recently to learn that they no longer sell a evac toy at the Transformers Supply Vault gift shop. They still have an exclusive Optimus Prime and Bumblebee branded to the ride, but Evac, who is the star of the show, is no longer available for purchase. Halloween Horror Nights 29 may have come and gone, but as of this recording, the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store in the New York area of the park is still open. I understand that's going to run at least the weekend. By the time you hear this, it might be closed. By the way, Universal Orlando recently announced a bunch of new perks for Universal Orlando annual pass holders in 2020, including an exclusive annual pass holder entrance that will be open during January. Annual pass holders can also get early park admission to Volcano Bay now through March 31st. One great little perk that's coming up on the 19th of November, from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., pass holders can shop at the Universal Orlando annual garage sale. In the past, at these garage sales, I've been able to get really great deals on T-shirts, souvenirs, and other items that make great holiday gifts for your family. Finally, let's end with some fees. Not long ago, Universal reorganized the way rideshare pickups are done at the parking garage and put them up on the roof. Now, Uber is charging a $4 fee for all pickups at the parking garage rideshare area. This fee is only for Uber pickups, not for drop-offs at Universal. And you can avoid this fee by getting picked up at one of the hotels or by just using Lyft instead. And there was recently news about Walt Disney World beginning to charge a $3 swap fee for fuel rod smartphone batteries, which had previously been free to swap at Disney parks. Disney canceled the plan, so fuel rods are still free to swap at Walt Disney World. However, fuel rod swaps still cost $3 each at Universal Orlando. Okay, that's all for this time. I am Seth Kabursky from the Unofficial Guide to Universal Orlando, which has just published its new 2020 edition. You can keep up with me on Twitter at the UG Series and online at our blog at theunofficialguides.com. And I'll be back in a few weeks with more little things that are new around the Universal Orlando Resort.
It's funny, speaking of those annual pass holder benefits, Chris, one that would have sort of suited you, I noticed a couple of weeks ago, just after we got back, they were doing annual pass holders could get into Volcano Bay. Like, I think it was right the way through November into December for like $25.
Yeah, that was pretty cheap.
Ooh.
Did it come with a free bus sandwich?
Like, in fairness, for $25. $25 to get into Volcano Bay. You could just go in for the day and like not even necessarily go on anything. Just have a day in the park for $25 would be awesome.
That would
That's
be like
extremely cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a time I would go just to like do like you guys did.
Yeah.
Do, like a tour of it and just like eat some food.
Yep.
So,
Photograph the hell out of it and
Just
Yeah,
enjoy
right.
wandering around.
yeah, definitely. Be the fully clothed weirdo taking pictures in Volcano Bay.
that's what we were.
Yeah, that's what you were. I wasn't.
That was me.
Oh, so Lee was
Peeking
just
through the
naked
bushes,
walking
taking
Volcano Bay.
photographs.
No, I wasn't naked.
I was taking. Yeah, I was in the bushes taking photos of people in their bathing costumes.
But the thing is, for $25, it would have been worth it because
Oh,
it is a
absolutely.
gorgeous park.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, really, really wish I'd been hungry when I was there because
Yeah,
I
me
wanted
too.
to eat there.
Yeah, their pizzas are good.
Yeah. I hope they don't get rid of too much of the monster store as far as like redesigning anything for Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they're going to get rid of all of that. It
You
could have been
think
just
so?
like a temporary. And I think that's probably just a temporary thing that they were doing, just with like synergy with Horror Nights, maybe.
It just seemed like they themed everything out like on the like the top strip of the store and everything like pretty elaborately. And then that case that they have there. I wonder if it'll just be the side there, because I don't know, what can you do with Jason Bourne? Is it going to be like Krusty's head on The Simpsons? Is it going to be like a giant like Matt Damon head?
Well, I mean, look at
Welcome to a journey in my mouth.
Fast and Furious. I mean, they have that whole pit stop shop all themed out to. We're talking about the store, right? That you exit out into.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a whole Fast and Furious store that, let's be honest, doesn't have
true.
the greatest of souvenirs.
I want something from it next time.
Yeah.
I think just the wrench bottle opener is the best thing there. I think.
Yeah.
Seth mentioned the pass holder entrance. Do you think that's just a test to see how it goes? Would it just be like a short amount of time?
It'd be the same as something else we're going to talk about a bit later.
I just wondered, just as I heard it mentioned, it was kind of like...
I wonder where it's going to be. Whether it'll just be one of the turnstiles for annual pass, or whether it'll actually have a specific entrance.
Just one dedicated one.
I wonder if it's going to even be useful, though, because I know a lot of people complained for Disney. They have one, right?
Yeah.
Does it actually like work well over there, or are there so many pass holders that it's just an even longer line sometimes than the regular line?
No, it is a longer line, but the great thing is they're all pass holders, so everybody knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
So you do not have to worry about like somebody getting up to the front and being like, "Oh, you need tickets to come in?"
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Bringing out like a stack of papers. Okay, my ticket's somewhere in all these papers.
Yeah, because you go up to any other line, there's like two people there, and you're going to be there for like 5 minutes. It just depends on
That makes sense.
what happens.
It's a combination of people with card tickets, people with printout paper tickets.
People with no tickets.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only bad ones are the phone pass hold, like the phone tickets on the pass holder thing. It seems to be an issue.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. Skipping back, Darren, we mentioned Bourne Stuntacular.
Yeah, I shouldn't have put little things right at the beginning.
No, maybe not. So, Darren, talk to us about that.
Oh my God.
Well, Universal Orlando Resort revealed that the Bourne Stuntacular will debut at USF in spring 2020. It seems like a long time from now. It's weird. This cutting-edge live-action stunt show based on Universal Pictures' blockbuster Bourne film franchise will blur the lines between stage and cinema in a hybrid form of entertainment that has never been seen before since T2 3D. The Bourne Stuntacular will follow the character of Jason Bourne around the globe as sinister characters pursue him. Everything fans have come to expect from the action-packed Bourne film franchise, thrilling chase scenes, punishing fistfights, death-defying leaps, and danger at every turn will happen right in front of guests, live performers, high-tech props, and an immense LED screen, making it impossible to discern where the live action ends and the cinema begins. Again, never been done before. Ever.
Never heard of it. No.
Universal Orlando places guests in the heart of powerful stories and adventures with some of the world's most entertaining and innovative theme park experiences. And now the addition of this edge-of-your-seat live stunt show brings an unprecedented level of action-packed excitement for every member of the family as the character of Jason Bourne attempts to evade capture time and time again. You can't get me.
The interesting thing seems to be, who is this going to be? Because as far as Matt Damon and Bourne, it's like, how old at this point?
Quite.
Is there a new one coming?
Jesus
Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Don't know. There's like the TV series, isn't there?
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening to Alicia and Ian talk about it on Theme Park Stop. And no one seems to know what the hell.
Well, I guess we'll find out
I
in
don't
spring
think Universal
2020.
knows what the hell at this point either.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not against it. I'm up for that. I think we talked about it before. That area of the park desperately needs something. There is no reason to go into Hollywood at this point unless you're going to the UOAP Lounge or you're going to Williams of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's why they've like leaned so heavily into the characters there.
Yeah, without a doubt. It'll be interesting to see, like you said there, with the T2 thing. It's kind of been done before, but not with an LED screen.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know Alicia and Ian were talking about quite a lot, talked about like having treadmills coming up, so it looks like, and it was quite interesting what they were talking about, but whether it was just speculation on their part, no one seems to know.
Right.
But again, like you say, it's all the signage is up. There was ads being filmed. And they're still talking about potential soft openings being in February.
Oh.
That's 4 months away at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about it before. I mean, it can just be a really cool stunt show. So it
Yep.
doesn't matter what name you slap on there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'd like something cooler, more
Yeah.
relevant, but it is what it is.
I think for us, we've only seen one of them.
First one.
So, but I think we're the minority there.
I've only seen 2 Fast and Furious, and I love that.
See, the Bournes, I feel like I've seen most of them, and they all seem the same to me.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's
They're
probably
just
why we
like
didn't watch the others, because
him running, yeah.
But no, we'll see what it's like. As you say, it's a show. It's going to take people
people
out of
eater,
the
yeah,
heat.
exactly.
It's a people eater, not literally.
Mhm.
And stunt shows are always, well, as long as they're done well, they're always good.
I'm happy
Yeah.
that they've replaced a stunt show with a stunt show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I agree.
And no 3D on this one.
No, it doesn't say so, does it? Which is going to be very interesting when they're talking about it being, you're not going to be able to discern where the live action ends and the cinema begins.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's interesting.
So like some kind of fusion that they're going to be doing there.
I'm actually quite excited for it, if I'm honest.
Are they having
Yeah.
live actors?
Yeah.
Yep.
What D's that? What D is real life?
3.
So no 3D. We're doing actually
up.
steamrollers.
It is a literal 3D attraction.
Had to ask, because I started to think about it. I confused myself. I was like, what D do we live in?
Right, we need to
It's just-
relabel everything in the park now. Horror makeup show in 3D.
Yes.
Because technically,
It's high
Parade in
definition, too.
3D.
Universal Studios Florida in 3D. And it's raining, that's 4D.
Yeah.
They need to change it whatever the wind, like if it's windy, there's 5D.
Yeah. If it's actually 3D, it's just 3D.
Yeah.
3D squared.
3DD. 3 double D.
3D.
But again, you talk about like a franchise thing. No one particularly likes Avatar at this point, but everyone raves about Flights of Passage. So it doesn't really matter what it's based on as long as it's a good show.
And look at people ragged on. I mean, yeah, I was still not particularly a fan of Fast and Furious. You loved it.
I didn't love it. I didn't love
Well,
it.
you
I
had
said
tears of joy in your eyes.
I said I enjoyed it. I didn't say I loved it.
You had tears of joy in
Thoroughly.
your eyes. Or was that just because everybody was pinching you to see if you were actually awake? But and Fallon, that took a lot of heat, but we loved that.
I enjoyed that.
You know.
Yeah, I really did.
So this,
Horses for courses.
exactly, that'll do. That's better than I couldn't actually formulate something like that in my head. Anyway, Chris, do you want
Yes,
to talk to us about
that's
the AP Lounge extension?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're not making it bigger. Although they could do with it.
They're just making the
Yeah.
couch longer.
So they're adding a few more couches. No. The UOAP Lounge, located in Hollywood at Universal Studios Florida, has now had its opening extended through 2020. All pass holders can stop in to relax, charge your phone, and cool off with refreshing Coca-Cola beverages. Plus, experience the Arctic Coke Cooler,
I never did that.
which crystallizes 20-ounce Coca-Cola beverages for even cooler, crisper, ice-cold refreshment. The lounge's hours are 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and is located at the Studio Style in Universal Studios Florida.
I don't know why they
They
just...
also have your pins there, by the way.
Yes,
so
and your
make sure to
magnets
always
as
go
well.
there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they just don't announce it's open all the time at this point.
I think Universal's afraid of commitment.
Yeah.
It's like I want to be with you, but I don't know how long. So we'll just kind of keep on extending this as we go.
I quite liked it in there.
It's
It was
such a-
cool. It was quiet.
Yeah, it's such a weird thing because it's not very... Like, we went in and I don't know what I was expecting, but it's just like, it's a room and you can sit down. And
I think
Yeah,
they
what
need
did you
like
expect?
music or something in there
That's
to
a-
make it a little more
Yes. Do you know what?
livelier
Actually,
because
I
it feels
appreciate-
dead.
I appreciated it not having music,
I could see both ways, actually.
because especially if you're an AP holder and you've got somebody that's got sensory issues or something, it is an ideal place just to go and sit and calm down.
Yeah, I wonder how much Maureen uses it with
Yeah.
Zach.
I know they have places around
Yeah, I
for that.
see both sides of it. It's like,
But
it's a break from
I
the
like-
sensory overload in
But
the park.
I sit at home and go mad when somebody puts the TV on. So I like quiet. She says, a theme park fan. I like quiet.
I love being by myself. Let's go to the parks.
I don't like people. Let's go to one of the biggest crowds you can find.
I can't imagine it makes them a lot of money, though. It's not like they're going to be selling... Like, they don't have to open it. It's not like
Well,
you say,
there's-
it's not... They're not making any money out of it.
Well, you can
Not
buy
really,
you can
no.
buy a drink for the novelty of freezing it. You can buy lanyards.
Can you?
When that
You
works.
get the AP lanyards.
When it works.
Oh.
Yeah, because if like 3 people use the thing, if they open the door too long, it takes like hours to get cold enough again.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Fantastic.
When we were in there, they had like
merch,
sort of
didn't
Horror
they?
Nights
Horror Nights merch.
backdrops, didn't they?
Oh, they did, yeah.
Um,
Because they had
to, like,
the
step and
Stranger Things
repeats.
one. Yeah. They weren't step and repeats, they were just one picture.
It's the same. That is a step and repeat, isn't it?
Well, where's the repeat?
I don't get why they're called step and repeats. It's Tim Tracker
To
calls
me,
them
a
step and repeats.
step and repeat is where it's the motif over and over again, like tiled. That to me is a step and repeat.
That's not what Tim Tracker calls them.
Well, explain yourself, Tim.
yeah. We demand to know.
The one thing I was surprised that wasn't in there was an AP restroom.
Yeah, I had to go all the way around the other side of Mel's to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. All it is one male, one female,
Yeah.
and that's enough.
Yeah, I had to
You
go
know, and
right round.
I
I had
was
to use
quite
the ones
surprised
down
by
by the just up from Transformers.
But then again, I guess
The
they're going to
meet
have
and
to they're going to have to employ somebody else to keep on top of the cleaning of that.
Yeah.
You know, so that's probably
Mhm.
a factor as I think about it.
We're going to sell you
I
drinks.
guess it just depends on the people, you know.
Yeah.
It may be horses for courses, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I would never really use it personally. Like maybe if I had my grandmother with me and I need to put her somewhere, I'm like, here, stay right here. And she would be perfectly fine with that. She'd be like, thank you. This is air conditioning. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
right?
do your stuff."
Exactly.
I'll
I don't
keep her
wanna sit
company.
outside.
There you go.
I must admit, I was sat in there and I thought, because sometimes when it's like just me and Lee and the kids, sometimes I'm kind of like, it's been a week. I need time to myself. And there's only so many times you can say you need to go to the bathroom. And then I must admit, I did sit in there and go, oh, I could bring my tablet in. I could just sit quiet with a drink and just have a little read or a little play on a game or something and let them go off, do something. And I'd be quite happy sat
Because
there
it
for a
wasn't
bit.
busy.
No,
It's usually not.
I'm getting old, aren't I? I just want to sit down
Around
and
the
read.
edge, it usually is. Like
Not
the
to-
seats, you can usually come in and sit down without a problem, but there's usually the line to get the pins all the way around the place.
No, it was dead when we were
Yeah,
in.
there's nobody there. I was stood having
Yeah.
a chat with the pin guy for ages, and he was going, "Oh, have you got this magnet? Nope, I haven't got any of them. Oh, well, I better give you them all."
Because we did, didn't we? We picked up the one that's like the birdie type one. There was the
Yeah.
Horror Nights one, and then the actual like blue UOAP
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Well, I've only been going on the weekends, so maybe it's
Yeah,
bad,
Yeah,
so.
busy
It
time.
was like a
Yeah,
Thursday
especially
afternoon.
for pass holders. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd probably be the most
Yeah,
frequent day that we'd be there. So
and I still
yeah,
find
on Sundays it's like all the way around that room to the end. They put a stanchion up actually, but like yeah, the seats are always open. But yeah, there's a big line to
Yeah.
get things. But it's air conditioned, so
yeah,
Exactly.
It is.
Exactly.
I'm
not
still
bad at all.
I'm
No.
still laughing that we got the pizza fries pin.
And never
Oh,
tried.
We
pizza
never had
fries.
pizza fries.
I didn't eat anything at Horror Nights. In fairness,
Bento boxes, best things ever.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. While I reminisce about bento boxes and the lovely deliciousness that they were,
Mhm.
cry because I'll never get one again.
they might.
They might do. Go, oh,
It
get that
depends
one
whether
again.
Stranger Things is
I
part
know.
of. Anyway,
We shall head over to Mouse and Muggle for an ad break.
Mouse and Muggle Travel Company, our services are completely free to you. We don't just do Universal, we can do Disney, we can actually do anything. I don't know if anybody knows that. We can do anything. We can book absolutely anything, and it's super easy. We have a website, just go to mouseandmuggle.com, and we have a link there for a free quote request. You just fill it out. That email comes straight to me, and either Robin or I will handle it, or if we're a little bombarded, then we'll send you off to one of our expert agents. But we'll take good care of you. So reach out to us at any time.
Hello, welcome back. I'm still crying over my lack of bento box. It's not fair.
I only got to dabble in other people's box. That sounds wrong.
No.
But do you know what happens if you eat too many bento boxes?
No,
You spew.
Oh,
that's the
That
best.
was wonderful.
That was awesome.
That was yeah.
That was completely unintentional as well. I just saw it and took that chance.
that was awesome.
Darren, speak spew to me.
Hi, Lee, Tracy, Darrin, and Chris. I just got back from a wonderful trip at Universal and wanted to share a spew with you guys about a crazy situation that turned out amazing by the end thanks to so many awesome team members. There was an incident with my ECV being moved while I was getting a cup of coffee at the parade and the parade route was being set up. Totally my fault. I thought I'd have time, but I always underestimate how long a Starbucks line is. Ain't that the truth? Tracy, don't hate me for loving Starbucks.
I had Starbucks when I was there.
She did. Chris can testify he was there.
Yes, I did.
What was it? I had the pumpkin spice frap.
Yeah.
I came out and my scooter is missing and no one knows where it is. I asked the transformer workers out front and 20 minutes later, after asking and walking around, it's still nowhere to be found. So the team members get security involved and they are equally as amazing. I'm not upset or anything, just starting to feel the pain of standing for so long. Tiana from Transformers notices and gets me a wheelchair. Ben, also Transformers TM, sees my daughter crying and asks her what's wrong. She was upset because her special Eevee stuffy was in my scooter and she thinks she's missing now.
Oh.
So he asked me if he can take her to the store and take her mind off stuff while I'm speaking to security. And out they come with a new Bumblebee stuffy.
Awesome.
Aw.
Yeah. Wow. I was in shock that they would be so kind. Anne and another woman whose name I didn't get from security located my scooter finally. This was nearly 40 minutes later.
Wow.
Yeah. I asked Anne if I could give her a hug, and she gave me the best hug that I started crying.
Aw.
Ashley from Transformers then escorted us through the exit like VIP once we found my scooter, and we got to ride Transformers immediately. She even grabbed an extra pair of 3D glasses for my daughter's Eevee doll, which, of course, at this point, had to go ride with us.
Awesome.
That little detail was so sweet. And when we came out, Ben and Ashley had my ECV set up in an amazing spot to watch the parade come by.
Awesome.
Yeah. Wow. What could have been a terrible situation turned out to be a highlight of our trip, and we'll never forget. Thank you so much to everyone involved. And that's from Jennifer Noble.
That's
awesome.
So nice. That's a really good spew, that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And so many people involved. There was like a multi
tag team.
Yeah, right.
I want to know
Everybody sounds awesome.
where the ECV had been.
Yeah, well,
That is a little parade or something around the park.
Yeah.
someone had took it for a joyride.
Like on Ferris Bueller's Day Off when they take it out. Somebody jumped the hill.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I love
Yeah.
hearing stories like that.
Mm-hmm.
Doc Brown took it and juiced it up. He's like, no, don't take it up to 88 miles an hour.
That's a scary thought. Oh, right. It's time for me this time. I'm going to talk about the Wholidays.
Woohoo.
During the holiday season at Universal's Islands of Adventure, Zeus Landing is decorated with the holiday charm and cheer of Dr. Zeus's Whoville. Your heart might grow 3 sizes as you delight in the hilarious hijinks of the Grinchmas Wholiday Spectacular, a live retelling of the classic tale starring the Grinch. TM. Oh, that's me. TM.
What, the Grinch?
Yeah. What are you saying? And it features music recorded by Mannheim Steamroller.
Which our good
Awesome.
friend Blake Braswell is actually, this is his first year directing the How the Grinch Stole Christmas
I
show.
know,
at
I'm
Universal.
so excited for him.
Nice.
You'll even have an opportunity to meet the Maven of Mischief himself for an autograph and, if you'd like, purchase a photograph of yourself with him. Why, yes, I would. He might even want to purchase a photograph with me.
It might do, you
You never know.
You did get excited when you saw him
He
last
really
time.
did. I
Told
love
you.
that video. It's awesome.
Told you, me and him, we've got history.
That's funny.
It's perfect. Well, if you fancy going to the Wholidays, let me know how it is, so I can beat Lee up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it always looks awesome.
Yeah.
Always.
The
It's a lot of fun.
decorations are already on the way up now, aren't they? We've seen videos of
Yeah.
stuff. Most of the stuff in Zeus Landing's up at this point.
They're
Did
always
you guys see
really quick.
the new Grinch video?
The Office one.
Yeah.
That was
Is
last
there
year's,
a new
wasn't it?
one? No,
Yeah,
there's
they made a part 2. Like
Yeah.
they just released it a couple days ago,
Yeah,
I think.
there's one came out about a week or so ago, and I think they've just posted
But
a
we'd
new
already
one.
seen that other one
no,
before.
no, it was a new one. The one, trust me.
Where he's like happy about Christmas now.
Oh, I don't know now. I don't know.
He's trying to win like an office award. It's funny. I
yeah,
like
we
it.
have.
I thought that was what we'd already seen.
No.
Okay. I'll watch them again anyway, because I think they're brilliant. They're dead funny.
Like, speaking of, I know it's not Christmas and it kind of goes back into Horror Nights and stuff, but the Santa one going through Yeti was amazing.
Oh, that was so good.
It was incredible.
It was the elf.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was one of the best things they've ever done. And I was like, I was chuffed because it was Yeti as well. It's like the remnants of Horror Nights. I get to see my favourite house again.
Elf curses.
It was awesome.
Candy cakes!
That's so good.
Oh, I love stuff like that. Right, going from Wholidays to holidays. Chris, talk to me about food and events.
Food. Well, sit down. It's going to be a long one.
All right.
Just keep saying this.
At Universal Orlando Resort, traditional holiday cuisine is taken to the next level with festive food and exclusive entertainment experiences that every true foodie should have on their wish list. From comforting classics to contemporary favorites, there's options to savor around every jolly corner of Universal Studios Florida, Universal's Islands of Adventure, and Universal City Walk. So for the quintessential holiday foodie, beginning November 16th to January 5th, Universal Studios Florida, Universal Islands of Adventure, and City Walk will bring merry and bright delicacies to guests so they can #holiday like this throughout their epic vacation. Whether they're gathering with their friends and family for a complete holiday meal or just grabbing a quick snack in between rides, guests will relish in the flavors of the seasons featuring, sorry, Lee, hot butterbeer.
I know.
Sorry
Cheap.
about that.
That's a cheap add-on. That's not allowed.
I love hot butter.
That was already there. I know,
Lee
but it's
added
already there. They can't
Yeah.
call that a holiday favorite. Whatever. Okay.
So a seasonal toasty version of the popular beverage in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, also the second best butterbeer.
It's like cardboard.
First,
Yep, I'm with you, Darren.
Grinch Mist chocolate cupcakes in Seuss Landing at Universal's Islands of Adventure.
Why is it always
decorated
chocolate?
to look like the mean green one himself.
They look
the
cool, though.
Grinch.
They look good. I won't be able to. I won't eat them. They're like chocolate cake. I know I'm a weirdo.
So if you don't want that, we also have Voodoo Donuts stuffed Santa suit donut set, which are yeast donuts dipped in vanilla icing, one filled with Bavarian, and white chocolate topped with, Tracy, with coconut and one filled with peppermint chocolate cream.
It sounds amazing.
So
though.
I won't have either.
Well, it's a trio, so you can have one.
I'm thinking of like the
Is it
Olive
trio? I thought it
Garden
was two.
mints that you
Two.
get. And I'm guessing it's just like tastes like it's filled with that. So
It's only 2, Chris, not 3.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, peppermint chocolate filling, Bavarian coconut.
Because one's the head and one's the body.
Oh, I read the and wrong then. Okay, so 2. Sorry, Tracy.
It's okay. I'm waiting for something I'll have.
Yeah, it's one filled with Bavarian and white chocolate.
I like that.
No, I
Why
like
do you have to put
Bavarian.
the coconut on there?
It's coconut.
See, I like
You could probably
coconut.
ask without that. Like they've
Make
done
me
that
a fresh
before.
one with no coconut. I asked for my breakfast pancakes without coconut.
Be like, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Get out.
I like the idea of peppermint chocolate cream, mind.
Yeah, I was not digging it at first, but now I'm thinking about it. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
maybe that's okay.
I love peppermint.
I love peppermint, not chocolate. Anyway, carry on.
Yes, a traditional holiday meal of mixed green salad, herb roasted turkey, cornbread stuffing,
Oh.
roasted potatoes,
Keep going.
and sautéed and steamed vegetables, and a flaky crust apple pie
Yes.
located in the Classic Monsters Cafe in Universal Studios and Thunder Falls Terrace in Islands of Adventure.
Oh, in that case, I'll have to go to both venues to find out if they make it exactly the same.
Do you know, I would love to have.
Fourth meal.
I would love to have my Christmas dinner in the parks. It would be awesome.
Take me a Christmas then?
No, I mean actually on Christmas Day.
Yeah, take me a Christmas then?
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Simple.
Mm.
Okay, I'm
So
sold
they
on that one.
Shall I continue?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
More food.
More food.
Festive holiday pastries such as an apple strudel on a stick,
Yep.
which
Okay.
looks delicious.
Yes.
Christmas tree eclairs and holiday wreaths located in the San Francisco Bakery and Today Cafe in Universal Studios Florida,
Well, yes.
and Croissant Moon Bakery in Universal's Islands of Adventure.
Where's the San Francisco Bakery?
San Francisco.
Yeah, but where?
It's inside of the, isn't it like connected together with, or no, it's right
Lombard.
next to,
Near Richter's.
No,
Yes.
it's Lombard's.
How is it?
Is it down
It's
the
like
side?
the bottom. Yeah, it's like the bottom floor, like bottom left of Lombard's.
Yes.
Basically.
oh,
Okay.
yeah, you're right. Yep.
Yeah, it's where they do the waffle surprise during Horror Nights. Past 2 years now.
That's the triple decker thing, is it? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it! I forgot about that.
Look, tough.
The non-alcoholic frozen eggnog, or the Instagram-worthy frozen candy cane beverages, located at the Production Central Veranda and Gramercy Pizza in Universal Studios, Florida.
Yeah, where's that?
I love
know.
this. We're like the universal experts, and everyone like Chris. I can't even pronounce that. I don't know where the hell that
Gramercy
is.
is one of the parks, isn't it?
Gramercy Park. No, because
Yeah.
there's Battery and Central. So Gramercy is a park, but I don't know where Gramercy Pizza is.
Yeah, I think they're trying to like rebrand a couple of the spots here.
We're rubbish.
Yeah.
I
Blame that, not us.
Production Central Veranda. So is that little store like by the stage?
Where I got my pretzel
Maybe.
from.
Maybe.
At Horror Nights, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or across the road.
I'm just thinking where they normally have frozen drinks.
Mm.
What's Gramercy Pizza?
Sounds like New York area to
Yeah, but
me.
the thing is, it doesn't specifically
Yeah.
say like an area either, does it? It just says Gramercy Pizza.
Is it
Which
another?
I've never heard of a
stand?
Gramercy Pizza.
No.
I know there's. See, the one in New York is not Gramercy.
That's
for sure.
Louise.
That's Louise. Yeah. I'm wondering if it's a stand.
And then there's like Kids Zone one.
Huh. Which is Woody Woodpeckers.
Please continue. I shall look it up.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Special one coming up for the seasonal cocktail aficionado.
Yes.
Here we go.
And there we go. And for guests who want to sip as well as savor, they can delight in specialty cocktails throughout both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure that bring out the unique flavors of the season, such as the apple pie on the rocks, apple cider Irish mule,
Ooh.
cranberry margarita,
Ooh.
and more.
Ooh.
There's also cocktails signature to Universal City Walk nightlife venue, including the gingerbread mon at Bob Marley. That's awesome.
I need one of those.
The Snow Globe at Pat O'Brien's, and a variety of seasonal mixed drink offerings throughout the entertainment complex.
Okay.
I want
An
the apple
extra-
cider everything and apple pie everything. Thanks.
I want gingerbread mon.
Yep. Me too.
Yeah.
Just to say it, like I just want to order it.
I vote we make up checklists, and you have to go around and check them all off. That's
Like
what I'm
this.
going to do. Yep. Sounds like a good night.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I haven't officially found out where it is, but looking back to Halloween Horror Nights, the syrup and waffles and the candy corn non-alcoholic ones was sold at Gramercy Popcorn Stand
That was at
and the Production Central Veranda, which is the takeout window of Cafe La Bamba.
Bamba. Yeah.
Production Central's nowhere near Cafe La Bamba.
No. But as soon as you said the candy corn drinks, yeah,
Well,
I knew they were there.
But the other location for it was the little stand there
Yeah,
that
it's
was
two
by
locations.
the smoking area in old New York, like the New York area.
So whereabouts is that?
Like right next to like the Fallon entrance, like across from the Fallon
Yeah.
entrance.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
where
you
I
said,
got
yeah.
that
Like a
pretzel
popcorn
from.
stand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the production.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe that's what they consider the production central.
No, the Production Central one's Cafe La Bamba.
Okay, so
That's what it says
the
there.
other one?
Must be the Gramercy. Who the hell knows?
Oh yeah, that must be the Gramercy one, I guess.
You know what? Next time I go there, I'm going to ask a team member. I go, where's Gramercy Pizza?
No, I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
they'll know.
All right. And obviously, we're some dessert lovers in here. So this year, Universal Orlando will offer an all-new Sweets and Sounds dessert party
Oh.
experience on select nights starting November 16th through December 15th, which will give guests and dessert lovers alike something to cheer about. Guests will have access to exclusive viewing areas for Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's and the Mannheim Steamroller concert performance, along with all you care to enjoy seasonal desserts, savory bites, sparkling wine, and assorted non-alcoholic beverages in the heart of Universal Studios Florida. Tickets for this are $49.99 for adults plus tax, and for children ages 3 through 9
Who aren't allowed.
are $29.99 plus tax. Separate theme park admission is required.
Yes.
I don't think that's bad when you compare it to something like scare actor dining.
It's a waste of money for kids because they'll eat one thing and go, I'm full.
Yeah.
So would I probably.
Whereas $49, I can eat more than $49 worth of food.
You got to really hit the wine
Yeah.
big time. Yeah.
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 Yeah, that sounds good.
Challenge accepted.
Yep.
And an extra for the classics devotee. So for guests who especially enjoy holidays gourmet and are visiting December 22nd through December 30th, they can sink their teeth into the Festive Flavors Holiday Buffet at Universal Studios Florida, providing them with access to exclusive viewing areas for both Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's and Universal's Orlando Cinematic. Why am I not able to? You gave me the long one.
It's reading all of those cocktails. It's affected you.
That's what it was. Universal's Orlando's Cinematic Celebration. That's the other thing.
Yes.
So guests can indulge in an all you care to enjoy, read all you care to eat, holidays cuisine, specialty desserts, and sparkling wine throughout the evening featuring savory and sweet holiday favorites. So tickets for these are $64.99 plus tax for adults, and for children ages 3 through 9 are $44.99 plus tax. Separate theme park admission is required.
Yeah. In fairness, there's no way kids are going to get enough sparkling wine out of that $44.99.
Yeah, right.
Well, you know what? This one, I mean, if you're going to do the other one, like this one's not that bad, right? Because the other one's what, $49.
I think
you're adding
expensive.
$15 more to get an actual buffet. So,
do you have to leave? Obviously, at the end of the night, you do, but because I would just go in and just literally sit. I'd take my book and just graze
They'll be like,
all night.
Come on, then we're going to see the parade now. No, thank you.
Nope. Bring me another tray of arancini.
wonder if you can leave and come back. That's a good question.
No, make me.
Oh, that's just reminded me of something I want to bring up for next week's show. Sorry, go on.
See, if I eat my body weight in food before they try and make me, they won't even be able to lift me. And then I can just roll back to the buffet.
It is expensive though. If you
I'll be
think
like No Face.
as a family of
away.
4, 2 adults and 2 kids, that's a pricey night.
That is.
Yeah.
You're looking at what, 130 and then another 9, like $220.
That's a lot of food. to
Plus
get
tax.
through.
Yeah, plus tax.
I'll tell you what. I'll save you some money.
Sod off.
I'll go by myself. Because that means I need airfare and a hotel.
Well, this is the kicker. 'cause
There's my birthday present.
when we come over in February, I really want to do the Bayou Boil if they're doing it, but I'm the only one out of the 3 of us that would eat it.
They do a vegetarian version. It's basically
Chris.
potatoes.
Will you tell Tracy what the vegetarian option at Mardi Gras was this year?
Potatoes.
Well, do you want the one that was supposedly a vegetarian option? Or the
Yes.
one that it was the gumbo, the beans, right? That was cooked in meat?
And what was the one that was actually vegetarian?
Water.
It was rice,
The
right?
twisted taters, wasn't it?
Twisted tater, sorry, yes.
Are they expected to pay that price? A
No,
potato?
you'd buy them separately.
Stands.
Actually, in all of that, was there anything vegetarian apart from like
No.
cakes?
No, that was like I literally
Beignets.
asked
Yeah.
them. They brought the chef out, and because one girl swore it was the jambalaya, it had no meat in there, but it turns out the actual broth was beef broth. So technically, yes, it is not
It's a
vegetarian.
little bit more than technically.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that when I asked the girl, and she's telling me because she jumped into the conversation and she worked there. When another person was telling me, she goes, "No, for sure, this is vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian and I eat this. So I guarantee you, there's no meat in there." And then just to double check, we actually spoke to a chef that cooks the food there. He goes, "No, there's definitely meat in there. Like we cook that with this kind of broth." And I was like, "Ooh, poor girl."
Yeah, that's not on really. Vegetarianism and veganism is it's not just it's a popular thing. It's a lifestyle choice that many people have, and the option in this day and age should be there.
Yeah.
I mean, when we were over last, we went to the Today Cafe, and because it was on the menu. I tried the I Heart Vegan sandwich. It was amazing. I was so pleased with that. So,
Yeah.
they could do it. They could do it well. So they need to do it more.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, let's go for that's future food. Let's go for some past food, shall we, Lee? Some very past food.
Past food.
Past food. Very past food.
All right.
With what food do you do?
It's which?
You're
This
a
is
witch.
Brian, and I'm here with my daughter.
Tora, hi.
And
Hi.
we tried, we wanted to try Voodoo Donuts in Hollywood, but it
Too
was,
busy.
no. So we tried it in this weird place called Portland.
Oh,
It was weird,
Awesome.
but the donuts were very good. We bought 3 different kinds, Portland cream
The classic voodoo?
and the Memphis Mafia.
Oh.
What did you like best?
Yeah.
Portland cream. I know it's a bit boring, but hey, tastes great.
And I thought both the Memphis Mafia and the Voodoo Donut both tasted great. But I have to give props to the Voodoo Donut because I just love the idea of taking that pretzel stick and stabbing it over and over and over again. It was gory but delicious. That's my choice. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That gets the cute award. I'm sorry.
It does as well, and the fact that they actually went to the original Voodoo donut.
Which is on my bucket list to do.
Voodoo Donuts, it sounds like you get a spokesperson there.
Yes. But I like the Voodoo doll.
Yes,
I
I
want
enjoyed
I
the
want to
Voodoo
like
doll.
the Portland cream. That was what I was looking forward to the most, and I was a bit disappointed.
Aye.
But again, it was just
I've never tried it.
the chocolate was too much for me, and it was only just a glaze of chocolate. But it was too strong for me.
I hardly tried any of them, to be quite honest. I was
Grape
very
ape, mango
disappointed.
tango.
Well, you know what you got to do in February, Lee.
Oh, well, we've got a daughter with us, so I was definitely... like, she can eat... I'll have a bite of everything and she can eat the rest.
Yeah. Hollow
Is,
Knight.
are refills on the coffins cheaper if you bring it back?
Dude, can you imagine that?
I mean, you can try it. I wouldn't hold your breath.
I bet I'll get an employee discount at least.
Interesting thought. Okay, right. Let's get back into our favourite subject and go forward to next year. Darren, talk Halloween Horror Nights 30 to us.
Even though the other one's only
yeah.
finished like 3 weeks ago.
Talk 30 to us. man.
Talk 30 to us!
Nice.
Round of applause to Chris now.
I think we got a segment name for next year too.
Perfect.
And he won that one. Universal Orlando Resort will celebrate 30 years of fear at Halloween Horror Nights 2020. No high expectations or anything. The world's premier Halloween event runs for select nights September 10th to October 31st, 2020. On the heels of this year's wildly popular event, Universal Orlando Resort has revealed the dates for Halloween Horror Nights 2020, the 30th anniversary, once again, let me just say that again, of the world's premier Halloween event. All new scares, plus reimagined haunts inspired by the past. Underlined.
I
Will
underlined
invade
that.
universe. Oh, okay. I thought it looks like something they might have done. Will invade Universal Studios Florida for 39 select nights from Thursday, September 10th to Saturday, October 31st, 2020.
Thursday? Is that the first time it started on a Thursday night?
Yes. In recent times for sure.
It's always been Friday.
Wow.
But it's less nights
Huh.
this year, isn't it?
Maybe because, again, Halloween this year lands on a Saturday, the 31st. So maybe they bumped it back one night because they're not doing the Sunday.
Do
'Cause
they
normally do
normally... Yeah, but it didn't end on Halloween this year. What night did it end this year?
It ends on the weekend of Halloween. Right?
Saturday or
Halloween is
Sunday.
Thursday this year.
I think we're missing the obvious here, guys. I don't think they want to start the event on September 11th.
Yes.
Good point.
Good point.
That's probably it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
There's us like, ooh, conspiracies. Like, no, it's probably just that.
yeah. And they also confirm, I'm not going to read all of this again because they keep just saying the same stuff over and over again,
Is
basically.
it premiere?
10 houses, 5 scare zones, live entertainment, and more is what they say.
Hopefully Bill and Ted.
No.
Hopefully Bill and Ted.
No.
Bill and Ted and Academy of Villains
No.
together.
Bill
yeah,
and
I'll
Villain.
take that.
Everybody loves a mashup.
I don't want Bill
Villain
and Ted,
Ted.
to come back. I would take a Academy of Villains style Bill and Ted show, or a Bill and Ted style Academy of Villains show. I think it's probably what I meant.
I mean, Academy of Villains doing Bill and Ted.
Yes.
Ooh, what if that's the whole theme of everything? Because they said they're like reimagined haunts inspired by the past. What if it's all mashups?
Ooh.
But they kind of did that for 25, didn't they? Because like Body Collectors was. And obviously
Yeah.
Jack Presents 25 years.
Well, yeah, that was like everything. So I hope they do have a house like that again.
Yes.
Because I would really like to relive some stuff. That'd be cool.
Like for people like us who haven't been coming that long, the chance to go through what they've said there, like reimagined stuff inspired by the past, is the best way we're going to get to experience some of those ones from the past. Because it's the only way you're going to get to do it.
Yeah.
Because rumors around that it's going to be more original heavy. I don't know how true that is, but that's a rumor I've heard at the moment, that there will be more originals than they will be IPs next year.
I'll take it.
I was gonna say, but that makes sense if we're going back to the past. There's a lot of originals for them to pick from, cherry pick from.
Oh, it'd be
Lee
so
just
awesome.
wants a Yeti too.
I would take
Yeah.
Yeti too.
I'm guessing we'll get another Slaughter Cinema house. It seems like that's like a series that they'll do. So
It sounds like you're going to have a
We'll
lot of
look at it.
stuff like, what was the one from a couple of years ago, the Ghost Town Curse of Lightning Gulch, that type of thing.
Yeah.
That was a really
Sequels and, yeah, we did the original one. So stuff like that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But I can't believe they've announced the dates for it already, like literally 2
Yeah,
weeks
crazy.
after.
I can. I wonder if we're going to have an icon or icons.
I think you've got to.
Are we going to have
I would love
icons?
to have an icon. It's been so long.
Yeah, like 4 years.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
3 years. When was
Three.
Chance?
Chance is
26.
the year after.
And
Yeah.
26. So yeah, 4 years, right?
Mm,
It'll be 4 years
3
next year. Yeah, if they do one.
Yeah.
Year, yeah.
yeah.
I'd take Jack again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the usher and the caretaker.
Bring
I
them
love
all.
the usher. Yeah.
Maybe Jack just has his house. I don't know. Or a show.
Or
or
a
something
show,
like
yeah.
that.
Because the show was good. I enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a rather nice cup of coffee and a burger while watching that show.
It was a
That's what I
nice spot to
remember.
have the show too, because it just like sets up the theme and the
Yeah.
mood for the night.
Yeah. Well, who else could be like the icon of 30 years?
Mike Aiello.
Would you want like?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Mike Aiello
Oh,
presents 25 years of Monsters,
Yeah.
30 years of Monsters Mayhem.
Who was the first icon?
That is an interesting question.
That's the
I
obvious
would
choice.
love them to go
The,
right back.
Yep.
Technically, wasn't the Crypt Keeper?
That'd be cool.
Well, yes, technically, yeah.
Didn't they do a
I
Crypt
would-
Keeper house this year at Hollywood?
They did.
No, they
no,
did
it was
a
Creep Show, sorry.
Creep. Oh.
Yeah.
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 Who was the first? Caretaker was 2002, so I think that's it.
2002?
Yeah,
Wow.
they didn't really
Okay.
have
Maybe
icons
there wasn't
before
one
then.
the year we went.
No.
Yeah,
think two
Caretaker
parks was
and
enough.
Cindy Kane.
Crypt Keeper was
Well,
it
yeah.
was 95.
Technically, yeah. If we're considering, yeah, that him, then 95, yeah.
Kind of don't, but yeah.
But at the same time, he was like the host for the like first couple of years or whatever.
Yeah.
Like and he was on all the commercials and everything. It was definitely a big deal associated with it. So I could see them bringing it back.
So would you want to have, if it was up to you guys, would you want to have one of the old school icons or a completely new one?
I'd
Like
like to
for
see what they
30,
could.
Brand
I'd like
new.
to see what the new guys can do.
Yeah, I'd like to see a new one, actually. Having been at 25 and used all the old ones, yeah, I'd be
Yeah,
up
that's
for them
true.
doing a
See,
new
yeah.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Because they did like
Yeah.
20, they had Fear. Is that what he was called?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Fear
Nothing but
Lantern.
fear, but fear itself.
And he was a new one. So yeah, I'd be up for a new
Yeah.
one.
Always
Or
up for something new.
potentially something that's been sort of touted around beforehand, but they've never actually used. What was the one they did? Was it the?
It was the guy with the chainsaw.
No, like a crow thing that Mike Halo read a treatment out for. I think it was one of the entertainment designer forums about 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, like Edward something.
Yeah,
Edward
I can't remember. It was something to do with crows, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't the one that was in 2001 that they didn't do because September 11th?
That was Eddie, though, wasn't it?
No, that's Eddie. That's a different one.
Yeah, that's Jack's brother.
Jack's brother.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So which one are you guys saying?
I can't remember
This is
what
one
it's called.
Yeah, Lee talked to. Mike Aiello talked about it at like an entertainment forum, and there's like a video about it. It's like he talks about it for like 20 minutes about what it was going to be and everything.
Probably on our feed somewhere.
Probably, yeah.
We used to have someone go every year and cover the
find it.
Nathaniel Crow.
There you go.
There's a scrapped icon. So that could be potentially interesting.
Yeah, it'd be a way to like honor Mike.
Yeah. Because he's got nothing
to
to do with Horror Nights next year. I know he was telling us when we were talking to him that this will be the first year that he will, like, since he's been working there, that he'll get to go as a guest. He will not know anything about the event until he goes, or like the same as the rest of us, at least.
That's gotta be cool for him.
With him.
So that
I'm sure hanging out with his friends still, he'll be like, "Shut up."
Yeah. That must be awesome for him, though, to actually get to experience it properly again.
Yeah.
You got me excited now about that Nathaniel Crow.
Yeah.
I love crows. I love anything Corvid family. What's more Halloween?
And do like
than
a
crows and
rehash.
ravens and
So
stuff.
do like a Scarecrow the Reaping in Field of Screams. We could have some fun with this, by the way.
Oh, we need people having a look to see if they're planting cornfields. Again.
Not yet. There'll be a
Not yet,
hurricane
obviously,
come
not
through.
now. Well, I guess we will find out in the coming months.
Not until next year.
Oh, not till next year, but you know. Got Christmas
Who
to do
knows?
yet.
Look how early they're announcing the dates.
Exactly. We might know by Christmas.
I doubt it.
Okay, it is time to wrap up the show. It's been a busy one.
Like I say, I took stuff out. You wouldn't believe how much stuff I cut out.
Really?
From this show that would have been there.
Okay, so we will wrap up the show with another Universal Is, and this one comes from Tim Fisher. Now, if you want to be involved and send us what you think Universal is in 3 words or less, send that to podcast@uuopodcast.com. And Tim says, Universal is full of screens. See you next week.
Cut, print, that's a wrap for another episode of the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Never miss a show by subscribing on Apple Podcasts and leave us a rating and review while you're there. Not an Apple user? You can listen on Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, or your podcatcher of choice. Email us any questions or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. Keep up with the latest news, rumors, and updates on our blog at uuopodcast.com. Thanks for listening. See you next week.